schemes in the stands. A stripe out today. Students, alumni, all fans have band together to try to make life miserable for these visitors. It's the Central Michigan Chippewas and the Michigan State Spartans. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Catching up with the Chips head coach before the game, he is concerned going to an environment like this, one of the best crowds in all of college football. They make it loud and frenetic. He has talked to his quarterback and his center about having a high level of communication here on the road. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Chippewas offense will be first on the attack. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David. But the question, can they even stop him?
It's one thing to watch it. It's another thing to stop it. And just impressed with the way they move him around. They use him. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. Sometimes he's a lineman. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. So tough to figure out where he's going to be to double team him. But I bet he's got the attention of this defense, Jesse.
He does for sure. And because of that, David, I think it's going to open up some opportunities for maybe some of the other guys out wide. If you've got two guys covering the tight end as a quarterback, you've got to be ready to throw the football somewhere else sometimes. And so you might see a little bit more balance in the passing attack today.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Looking to throw, it's Washington. Oh, pressure's coming. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. And the Chippewas will call on their punt team. Makes a nice grab at the 25. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. The Spartans offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And here comes the junior quarterback to get things into gear. He's trying to bounce back from a 4-interception game in their last loss. Bunch formation for these receivers. Play action with Lewis. On the move, he fires. Out wide left, it's Smith. He's loose. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the...
Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Sells to run, looking to pass. Fires on the move. Picked off. What a play to set him up. How about that? Making a play and setting up your offense inside the 40 at the 39.
Timing has to be so good. You're throwing in his own defense over the middle of the field. Ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now soften them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 6. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert third and short from the 30? He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
Well, I'll tell you, it was a pretty dumb decision by the opponent to go for it so deep in their own end, and this offense now is making them pay for that. After getting the ball back on the third play of the drive, they're able to run it, get the first down, and stay on the field.
And the Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. Here's Lewis to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
2nd and long here. Play fake, Lewis. Rolls right. Fires downfield. Unloads in the nick of time.
Great coverage, great break on the ball. Had a chance to really make a big play and maybe even take that thing back to the house. But you got to secure the catch. We like to hit people more than we like to catch balls.
Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. From the gun on 3rd down, Lewis. Right side, it's Williams. They'll make the stop. Short of the first down.
I love the 3rd down defense. I love the defense understanding passing situation, dropping back, keeping everything in front of them, and then breaking on the football. In order to do this and be great on 3rd down, you got to do one thing really well. You've got to come up and make that tackle, and that's exactly what he did.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Chippewas offense makes its way out to start the drive. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. To the air, it's Washington. And the timing just a hair off.
Obviously not the start this quarterback was hoping for, guys. He's now 0 for 4 to start the game throwing it. He just can't seem to find a rhythm. He's not finding his receivers. I'm even wondering if he's seeing the field that well at all, but no surprise. When you start the game 0 for 4 at QB, you've got no points on offense.
Caught behind the line. It's Stewart. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. The noise bouncing off of Sparty's armor as they encourage the green and white on 3rd down. He's looking to pass. No choice but to get rid of it, and it'll be 4th down.
Just how patient do you want to be if you're on offense now, too? Facing another 4th down. You punted the first one. You're trailing early in this game. You start feeling like you got to score touchdowns if you want to keep up. They might decide to stay aggressive here.
Everybody stays in their lane. Enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Michigan State's offense heads out, ready to go to work. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. They'll take the penalty and move them back. With that penalty, the offense is backed up, still 2nd down. Lewis. Got there right as the ball did, jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
Across the 25, he's got room. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. The Spartans, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Wide receiver going in motion. Lewis to throw. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Well, this defense looked pretty good last week. Of course, they had 2 sacks, and their coaching staff told us they really wanted to be able to build on that. Great news, they've already registered a sack here early in this game.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Throwing, Lewis. Over the middle, it's Williams. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. On the gun on 3rd down, Lewis. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
And now it's kind of decision time for this offense. It's been a great start to the football game. Moving the ball down the field, scoring 10 points on the first 2 possessions. Do you want the field goal to still be a 2-possession game? Or do you want to be aggressive here, try to go for it on 4th down, and maybe break this game open early?
Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Here on the Central Michigan sidelines, I can tell you this crowd has played a factor early in this game. On the road, in a hostile environment, they have not been able to get going in this game. They have failed to score, not productive on their early drives, and they are talking about how the crowd noise is impacting them. I see them talk to each other, trying to tighten things up at the line of scrimmage. This is a factor. This crowd is making a big difference here so far. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 2nd and long. Looks as if he's going to run it. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback.
Snags it, and he's open. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. The Chippewas have their offense in high gear. Left side, it's Stewart. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And the Chippewas now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Finds his tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
Sets his feet. It's Washington. Makes the grab. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. The Chippewas, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Running inside, it's Simpkins. Got the 1st down. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. And the Chippewas have it with a 1st and 10. Out wide right, it's Stewart. Touchdown, Chippewas! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. I tell you, when this drive started, they blocked the extra point. That's the end of the quarter, and Michigan State has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Lewis on the play action. Complete on the left to Smith. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Here's Lewis to throw. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play. At the end of that play, there is a Spartan who is slow to get up. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Straight ahead, it's Gordon. Got the first down. Good execution. They moved the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
I gotta say, watching this guy run has given me PTSD from when I played against Michigan State back in college, and they had a big old running back named T.J. Duckett that was wearing our defense down. He got stronger and stronger as the game went on. This guy has a little bit of that in him, too.
And the Spartans back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Play action with Lewis. Had to force that one.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
Trying to establish the run. Got enough space. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. The Spartans have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Lewis. Still looking to his right. Touchdown, Sparty. Then they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, they've been calling his number, running the ball a lot on this drive, Dave. That's an outstanding run right there. But whether it's designed or whether it's off-script scrambling around, this defense can't find a way to corral this guy. And if I was on offense, I'd keep letting him do this.
Yeah, and the annoying thing is, man, the quarterback gets the ball every single play. They snap it to him. He can throw it. He can scramble. He can run. So really just opens up the whole field is at his mercy. And this defense right now, not finding a lot of answers. They've got to do something to stop this quarterback.
Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Under pressure. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. Sparty's defensive front is dominating. They have a great history of doing that.
Yeah, getting after the quarterback, man. Getting off the football, getting upfield, being disruptive, being a great defense that can stop the run and find the quarterback. Man, that's what you'd like to see if you're a Spartans fan.
Clock ticks down. Under 4 minutes to go in the half. Looking downfield, it's Washington. Got out of trouble and throws. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now in this drive. Sack 1st down, just thrown an incompletion. So 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
That is a gut punch if you're the offense because they're in dime personnel. They're only rushing 4 guys. You've got 5 offensive linemen. You've got the option of bringing other people in to help give your QB time. And this offense, not good enough.
The Chippewas send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Trying to take it back. He's got great speed. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. How about that blocking up front and that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
With the draw, it's Gordon. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. Offense breaks the huddle on third down. From the gun on third down, Lewis. Out wide left, it's Coleman Williams. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Escapes trouble. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Chippewas will snap it on 1st and 10. This is a designed run.
Well, it's clear the coaching staff had a little conversation before this drive, and they said, we have got to run the football. All 4 plays of this drive so far have been runs, and they're taking a bit of an attitude shift here. They want to be physical, and they want to pound the defense.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And, man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the 4th sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how to rush the passer. This offense has got to find a way to get the ball out quicker and protect better up front.
He came so close to pinning them deep, but maybe just a little too greedy. Tried to get it too close, and it'll come out to the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Throwing, Lewis. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Scoop and scored. Touchdown, Central Michigan.
And, man, how awesome is that for the big fella? And he wasn't going to just fall on that loose fumble. He decided to scoop it and score, and David shows off the athleticism.
I mean, we were born to do more. We just grew out of the running back body, but we were really all running backs at heart. It's just hard when you got to go that far because you're running out of oxygen. You could tell the gas tank was low, but the big fella getting the touchdown.
Here comes the Spartans offense ready to go to work. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
Timeout taken by the Spartans, their first of 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Here's Lewis to throw. Fires left side, it's Smith. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Lewis wants to pass. Escapes the pressure going right. Throwing on the run. And just too much on that pass. Too high, too wide, out of bounds and incomplete. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Right side, it's Smith. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Now across the 50 and at the 48-yard line, they'll have it 1st and 10. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. To the air again, Lewis. Complete to Williams over the middle. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. Maybe being on the right hash will help him swing that big leg for this 54-yard attempt. Between the uprights, it's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They make the tackle at the 39, but a really good job by the return team there. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin.
Here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. We start with Oregon, taking on the number 17 team, the USC Trojans. And it's the Ducks, looking to make it 3 straight to start the new year. They're already on top in the first half.
The Chippewas will kick it off to start the second half. And here's the return. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They start this 3rd quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the...
Makes the grab in their space. They'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Takes the handoff. It's Gordon.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
And he's brought down after a short gain.
Well, this running back has been the only guy, obviously, who's touched the ball these first 2 plays. He's looked pretty good. I think it's safe to say everybody in the stadium here on 3rd down expecting him to get the ball again.
Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of gains all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Lewis. Out wide right, it's Moore. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. From the gun on third down, Lewis. Got his man. Turning it on. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
And if I'm this defense moving forward, man, I'm going to start thinking about, like, this is the guy. They keep featuring him. I've got to take him out of the game. I got to find a way to double him. I got to find a way on third down to make sure this doesn't happen. This offense continues to run through him, and he continues to be successful.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He'll try the left side. Drag down. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. Motion from the back. Lewis from the gun on 3rd down. Caught. And a confident throw and catch, and they're in the red zone at the 13.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Face mask penalty cost the D 15 yards and a first down. And the Spartans pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Play fake. Lewis. Fires quickly. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Trying to bully their way in. Touchdown, Spartan! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And with this long drive, man, they're just showing you what they've been showing you throughout this football game. They can get it done. They can score points. And now, getting later in the football game, getting up by 3 possessions, the pressure is really on.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Central Michigan offense takes the field to go to work. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And you could easily argue the biggest reason this team is trailing here in the second half is because they have not been able to protect their quarterback tonight. They've already given up 5 sacks in the game, and you just saw another one right there. This offensive line has had problems all night long.
Escapes the pressure to his right. Didn't get past the marker when he started his slide, and now it's 4th down. And the Chippewas will bring the punt team onto the field. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. Hauls it in at the 25. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Lewis on the play action. Unloads it left. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Long way to go on 2nd down. Throwing, Lewis. He spins that thing down the middle. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Offense in a bunch formation. 3rd down from the gun, Lewis. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. From the red zone, it's Willis. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has them set up. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Central Michigan. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Michigan State's offense heads out, ready to go to work. That lead is now 10, down to a 2-possession game, and it's on this offense to try to stretch it back out. Follows his blocks. It's Gordon. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. Play action with Lewis. Moves to his right. Unloads to the wideout. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. They'll need a bunch on second down. From the gun, it's Gordon. He's got enough. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. The Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. We've reached the break, and Michigan State has the lead. We take a moment to look at the stats of what has been a tight ball game. So the final period starts with a second down play. Here's Lewis to throw. Taken in by Smith on the right side. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
From the gun on third down, Lewis fires to the tight end. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. And the Spartans go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Looking for space, it's Gordon. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Making the adjustment on the play. Lewis to throw. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Bunch formation for these receivers. Lewis makes the grab over the middle. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. And if they can find the end zone here, that might be all she wrote. First and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, second and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the third down.
He'll be stopped short. Could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Colin.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have to go the length of the field if I missed.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. Motion from the wide receiver. Moves the pocket. It's Washington. Caught over the middle. It's Willis. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And in this situation late when you need 2 touchdowns to win the game, everything's going to have to be downfield. So I like the idea in this 2-minute drive, throwing it that way. Let's keep it going, keep our pedal to the metal here.
The Chippewas want to move quickly.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football tackle and don't give up the big plays.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the first down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
The officials throw the flag, but the offense won't need it. They'll decline that and keep the big play. Looking for a productive play on first down. On the move, it's Willis. Knocked down the knot before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. Second down, gonna throw it. Look out! And they got it. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. It's broken up and almost intercepted on that shot to the end zone. It'll be 4th down.
Now, I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're...
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Snapped it, and he has to have it. They're all over it. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Smart move to keep it on the ground. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Play fake, Lewis. Buying time to his right. Caught by Williams on the right. So they'll use a timeout here. 1 more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. The Spartans come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back. The fake and wants to throw. Moving to his left. Left side, it's Danzy. Breaks into the open. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting and keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it. Keep getting those stats.
Changing the routes with his receivers. Throwing. Lewis. Fires on the move. Right side, it's Moore. That'll be a first down, and the last one they'll need as they're going to get the victory in this one. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Lewis on the play action. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
That's a play the defense needed, right? It's been a battle all game long. Here we are. It's late. Everybody's tired. They've given up a few yards on this drive, but they come away with a huge sack at a big moment.
Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Lewis wants to pass. Good job just to get rid of that one.
It's too bad because these receivers are winning outside one-on-one. If this offensive line can just give their quarterback a little bit more time, there are some plays to be had.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. From the gun on third down, Lewis. And this is going to be incomplete on third.
Really nice third down sub defense there that time. It's third and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, now forcing the incompletion, setting up fourth.
Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And now the lead is even bigger. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Chippewas offense makes its way out to start the drive. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Moving out to the right. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Timeout taken by the Spartans, their first of 3. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Now third and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, it's Washington. On the move. He'll pull it down. At the 35, he's loose. He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that third and long. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man, though. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the first down. Now you got to keep it going.
Second and long here. He wants to throw it. Makes the catch. It's Swanson.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Got to save every precious second, and the spike stops the clock. Long way to go on second down. He's looking to throw. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He's loose down the middle. He is they wanted to make sure they rubbed a little salt in the wound here down the stretch.
And it's your job to stop them. Keep playing football. I like it when the offense keeps the foot on the accelerator. It's your job. If you don't like it defensively, do something about it.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Chippewas in the hurry-up. Looking downfield, it's Washington. Out wide right, it's Booker. And that is how we will wrap this one up. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.